Hey everyone, we are back again for another Dokkan Battle video. This time we have the SAIYAN Day information, which is a joint celebration once again between Global and JP. And as you can see on screen, this is the unit we got. We have is that Instinctive Destruction, Legendary Super Saiyan BROLY. So yeah, he is the Legendary Super Saiyan BROLY from movie 8, the first BROLY movie, which I'm sure loads of people are hyped about, because some people love this BROLY and a lot of people hate this BROLY. I'm kind of like in between. Like, I think he's okay, I guess. But anyway, here he is. I am on the Global Dokkan Twitter, so all the information is on there if you want to check it out yourself. But anyway, so he starts off as SSR, like kind of controlled Super Saiyan Broly. It's not his name; it's just Super Saiyan Broly still, which is a shame. If he was controlled Super Saiyan Broly, that would have been great. Just an extra named character, because you know, just more named characters is always good. So anyway, let's go through what he does. He's also extreme int, and his stats are quite good. I believe int gets 5,000 across the board, so his HP stats can be like 17,350. His attack's just gonna be under just under 17k. It's gonna be like 16, 910 actually. So just get like a 500 attack skill orb, and then boom, he's like he's at basically 17,400, which is very good attack stat at that point. And he's got 11k defense, which is quite high for a T war. Anyway, let's go through his kit here. So his leader skill is Planetary Destruction. A movie boss 3 key, HP 130, attack and defense 170, which isn't bad. That's fine. I kind of wish he was in movie bosses, because I mean DBS probably is still movie bosses lead, and he's still fine. I mean, he's fine as a floater, I guess. And he has shocking speed and prepare for battle, which this probably doesn't have, as you can probably see anyway. But it's fine, I guess. Anyways, let's just go through this here. So, Planetary Destruction. What is on the Planetary Destruction team? We don't know. We have no idea. It's not out yet. What can I imagine is on there? I'm imagining this character has actually destroyed planets. So, obviously, Broly, well, DBZ Broly, DBS Broly probably won't be on it because he didn't actually destroy any planets. You'd imagine Frieza obviously blew up a bunch of planets. Cooler, again, blew up a bunch of planets. Beerus, obviously enough. Kid Buu, hopefully, would be nice. Because again, he just blow up Earth. Like, if we're talking planetary destruction, I guess we're talking people who actually destroy planets. So that means like no Janemba. I don't think Turles actually destroys any planets. I know he conquers them. That's terrifying conquerors, you know what I mean? Same with like, I think Vegeta destroys a planet. Maybe he does in the filler. I'm not sure if he does it like in the canon, but in filler, I'm pretty sure he blows up a planet. So maybe they'll count that. I don't know. I think this kind of category would be a lot better if it's someone who attempted to destroy a planet. Does Metal Cooler count? Because Metal Cooler technically didn't destroy Namek, or New Namek, or whatever, or did he in the end? I haven't seen the Metal Cooler movie in a long time. I can't remember if New Namek actually gets destroyed or not. Anyway, he might be on it. We'll see. We'll see. Planetary Destruction could be interesting. I don't think it's a great category. I think it would have been a lot better if he was like kind of a new dual leader, like Angel Gold and Frieza, because I love Angel Gold and Frieza's leader skill, like Otherworld Warriors and Res Warriors, like 4K 150. Kind of wish Broly was the same. Look at his categories in a second. Anyway, so let's keep going. I'm talking a lot about the category. So his super attack effect is stacking attack and defense. That's big. Like that's good. Obviously, stacking attack and defense is never a bad thing, but it gets better when we consider the rest of his passive. So we'll jump into that in a second. We'll look at his links here since I have them here. Same Warrior Race, that's fine. Good link. Super Saiyan again, good link. Saiyan Lineage, that's good for extra key because it's 2 key at level 10. Berserker is unfortunate. Like, it is 30% attack. We have to be under 50% HP. If they got rid of the HP restriction and kept it 20% at level 10, I think that would have been a lot better, but it's fine. Prepared for Battle is good. Obviously, another key link. Hardened Courage is a key link, but like he's gonna link with like no one, unfortunately. So that's a shame. If they gave him like shocking speed or something else, basically just anything but Hardened Grudge. Hardened Grudge he's never going to activate, so it's like constantly dead. Berserker, he's gonna rarely get that active as well. I mean, I don't mind him having Berserker, but Hardened Grudge is that hurts. And Fierce Battle. So he's getting a lot of attack, actually, because same way races attack. Super Saiyan gives attack. Berserker obviously gives attack if you can activate it. Hardened Grudge also gives attack, if you can activate it. Saiyan Lineage gives attack and defense. Prepare for Battle, attack and defense. And Fierce Battle is just attack. So, a lot of attack. So, let's look at this passive. Like, it's quite small, so I'll zoom in a bit so we can get all of it. Hopefully you can all read that. I'm going to read it aloud anyway, but he gives himself 3 ki and 180% attack and defense at the start of turn, just straight away, which is obviously very good. Giving himself 3 ki basically means he's always going to be auto-supering, like most Broly should be. Like him and DBS Broly are basically auto-supering all the time. So again, that's good. 180% obviously is good. 3 and then 18 for Saiyan Day, of course. So that makes sense. Okay, so he also has 18% damage reduction and an 18% chance of performing a crit. Again, that's straight away. It's unconditional. So that's nice. Like a small bit of damage reduction. Like it's not a huge amount, but you can't really go wrong with it, I don't think. I'd rather him have it than not. And then the crit chance is big. Crit chance is obviously very big. He does launch an additional super, or launch an additional attack, sorry. Guaranteed additional attack. There's a 30% chance of being a super. And remember, he stacks attack and defense on that, so if you get it, that's very good. This is the same 30% chance as like Coolers, additional when he's transformed, or Bojacks, or anyone else who has a medium chance. Just, just to give some examples. But he also gives himself, this is the conditional part, an extra 3 ki. He launches another additional attack that again has a 30% chance of being a super, and he reduces his damage received again by another 18%, and raises his crit chance by another 18%. After performing a super attack when there is a pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans enemy, which is, I believe, like I know a lot of people say it's like 3/4 of the game. It's not actually. I think it's more like 56. I think is what I've seen. It's like someone actually calculated. It's like around 56% of the game. So over half anyway is pure hybrid Saiyan. So still a bunch at a time. Anytime you see Cooler like going off, this Broly is also going to be going off. And he does get the rest of his damage reduction and crit chance on super. No, sorry, after. Yeah, after performing. So this is on his, like, that additional, that has a 30% chance of being a super. He gets his extra damage reduction. So with the 36% damage reduction with, like, defense stacking and, like, a 36% chance to crit, he's going to be doing big damage. Big damage. And again, so that's crazy. We can move on. I think we have his active skill over here. Yeah. So his active skill can be performed after 4 or more super attacks, which, if you're looking at the LR Golden Freeze and 17 from 6 year and JP, isn't great because they can only do 2 super attacks per turn. Broly potentially can do 4, and he has a higher chance of doing it than Golden Frieza and 17. That's the difference here. So I think this isn't actually a terrible condition. You're not going to get it active every time, right? Because you need RNG on your side, but Broly can definitely get this like turn 1. Well, he can do the 4 super attacks turn 1, potentially. It depends. The best place to do it is probably in like Super Battle Road. Because I don't, like, if you jump into a long event, like, if he does 4 super attacks, I think regardless of the phase you're in, he's probably going to kill them. Unless you're like into UI Goku and he like dodges 1 or 2 of them. Because Broly, if he does that, he's just going to murder everything. Anyway, but you'd need like into Goku in like phase 1. Because like that first phase, like any Infinite Dragon Ball history or like LGE, he's just going to one-shot them. Like there's no way he doesn't kill them. No way. Anyway. Apologies. So, his active skill. After he does perform these 4 super attacks, he gives himself 6 ki, so again, auto-supering. He doesn't need it, but whatever, that's fine. And he gets 60% attack out of turn, which is a lot. Like, that's an out-of-turn active skill buff, so that 60% is like way higher than actually 60%. Oh yeah, and he's also super effective against all types for this turn. Which means he could potentially do 4 super attacks, all super effective against all types, with a 36% chance to crit while stacking defense and damage reduction. Like, okay. Yeah, he's good. He's good, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. His ice links. His categories are Planetary Destruction, which we don't know anything about yet. Inhuman Deeds, I kind of wish he was a leader for Inhuman Deeds. That would have been really nice. We still don't have a category lead for them. Hopefully, Inhuman Deeds system will come to new artificial life forms. We just don't get a lead for, like, ages. Apologies. Movie Bosses, who he now leads, who's probably, is he better leader than DBS, probably? I mean, DBS Broly probably is a better leader just because he has shocking speed and prepare for battle, but obviously this Broly is definitely better than DBS Broly. Pure Saiyans, of course. Again, he could have been a leader for Pure Saiyans. I don't think many people would have been mad. That's fine. I wouldn't mind that. Full power. Again, he could have taken full power off DBS Broly, but again, shocking speed's helpful for full power, so I guess that's not too bad that he didn't take it. Target Goku, I think he definitely could have had. He could have been like Inhuman Deeds and Target Goku. I think that would have been really good. Or maybe Inhuman Deeds Exploding Rage, which he's also on. Take it off Beerus. Or Inhuman Deeds, or Exploding Rage Target Goku, something like that. Like, he could have been any combination of those three leader skills, really. I don't think Movie Boss was the perfect choice, but I'm not mad about it. Anyway, let's look at his animations. Again, all on the Twitter. Really? I love this. Thank you, Internet.
Show me your fighting spirit. If you don't, I'll destroy this planet.
Yeah. So, apologies. I love how it had the lag for me there, or just freeze. But again, this is all on the Twitter, so you can all check it out yourself. We also have a new Trunks, which we're going to look at. We'll look at the super attacks first. That's right, we have another unit super attack character, which is great. Can't go wrong with that. So here it is. We have Super Saiyan Trunks Teen, the counterattack of light. Let's have a look at what he can do. He's also Super STR, which I don't think he needed to be. I kind of would have preferred him being any other typing, but it's fine. Also, Broly's Extreme Int. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but he is Extreme Int, which is the first like Extreme Int Broly we have, other than like Kid Broly. But yeah. Anyways, let's look at what this Trunks can do. First of all, he is a Hybrid Saiyans lead for 4 key 120, which is fine. That's a decent sub lead. 4 key is always nice. Apologies if you can hear my dog. That is unfortunate. Anyway, we'll keep going. Royal Bloodline is his passive, and his effect is 200% attack and defense, which is obviously huge. That's great, but again, his stats aren't going to be the highest, so keep that in mind. He also has a 30% chance of launching additional super, which is big. We'll check that in a second. And this is the huge part. Like, as good as Broly is, and Broly's like incredible, this Trunks giving Hybrid Saiyans 3 key and 40% attack and defense is insane. Like, that's mental. That's so good. Oh man, like I love that. Like, he's like a must run on Hybrid Saiyans now, and we'll go over why in a second. Okay, let's look at his. We'll look at his links here. Messenger from the Future, that's an attack link. Super Saiyan, another attack link. Golden Warrior is key, and I think he lowers enemy defense by like 10%, I believe. Cold Judgment is a massive defensive link, so that's good. Royal Lineage is an attack and key link. Dismal Future is a key link, and I think it gives crit chance. And Fierce Battle is obviously an attack link. He doesn't have Prepare for Battle, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't actually matter because he's giving himself and like other Hybrid Saiyans 3 key. So it doesn't really matter. This Trunks is very good. So, the categories he's on is Movie Heroes, Hybrid Saiyans, Future, Time Travelers, Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans, Bond of Master and Disciple, and Battle of Wits. He's got a pretty decent link set, I'd say. It's not terrible. Again, his support makes up for it, so I don't really mind. And we'll look at what his super attack effects do. So, the regular super attack effect raises attack and defense for 1 turn and has a medium chance of stunning. So, for me, I would say go with additionals. Oh, for Broly, I forgot to mention. What do I think? Crits or additionals for Broly? I would probably. It's hard because you don't really know. He has a good chance of doing additional anyway, and he already has inbuilt crit. So I don't know. I honestly think a mix is for Broly is probably a good idea. Like you can go like 12 additional 11 crit or 11 additional 12 crit, whatever way you want to do it. To be honest, either is fine. I don't think it matters too much with that Broly. With this Trunks and this Super Saiyan Trunks teen, I do think additionals is probably the way to go for the extra stun chance and for raising his defense twice. And then if you do have a Gohan Youth, which there is plenty of on spread across like all of those teams basically, his super attack effect changes from a medium chance of stunning and raising attack and defense for one turn to greatly raising attack. He stacks defense, which is crazy. This is why I wanted. This is why I think additionals is really good. And he goes up to a 50% chance of stun, which I think is over here. Yeah, here it is. Greatly raised attack for one turn, stacks defense, and has a high chance of stunning, which is mental. It makes this Trunks really, really good. So yeah, that's the new units covered. Do I think it's worth summoning for Saiyan Day? It depends on what the banner is going to look like. I'm imagining it's probably going to be an 8 featured unit banner. This Broly, the new Trunks, probably going to have the Blue Goku and Vegeta from the Tournament of Power on it to replace Gohan and Goten. Please let me Gohan and Goten. I don't even have Gohan and Goten. I just don't want to see them on banners. But it's probably them, and then who knows what the other units are going to be. Maybe Cooler makes a return. You know, Cooler was just back on Global. Probably gonna have DBS Bardock on it. Other than that, I'm not really too sure. We'll see what happens. We shall see. But I wouldn't say this banner is a must summon, but it's definitely a good quality banner if those few units I mentioned are on it. But again, like 6-year anniversary is coming up in July. But if you guys want Broly, I would say go for it. You never know. Will Global have discounts? I doubt it. Will have a peel of Trove? I also doubt it because it's the same time celebration, and us getting discounts and like JP not would be like unfair. So I doubt that will happen. But yeah, that's the information. Well, most of the information. There was a bit more which I can cover now in a moment, but I don't have it pulled up, so I'm just gonna have to talk about it. But we do have a Infinite Dragon Ball history. It's called Formidable Saiyans, I think. And we faced like Raditz, Nappa, Scouter, Vegeta, Turles, Paragus, and then Broly twice, which is new Infinite history. New event is always nice, and Dragon Stones is always good. I believe the categories we have to use is low class warriors and Super Saiyans, which isn't too bad. That's fine. It's not the worst. I believe that's that. Oh yeah, and the very first LR in Dokkan, well, Global Dokkan, which was STR LR Broly, is getting an easy A, which is crazy. He's also crazy, by the way. Like, he's ridiculous. He has the highest attack stat in the game, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. But he is so powerful. He gets 50% attack and defense at the start of turn. And he gets another 50% attack and defense when launching a super attack. He still gets his guaranteed second super, by the way. And I believe he gets super effective against all types and guaranteed to hit if there's a Goku's family enemy. Oh yeah, and on both super attacks now, he raises attack and defense for one turn. The LR Easy A Broly, who I imagine nearly everyone has, if you've been playing Dokkan for a long time. So yeah, he's really good now. Really good. So yeah, that's the news. Tell me what you guys think. Are you gonna summon? Or what is everyone thinking about the Saiyan Day celebration? To me, it looks pretty good. Global also looks like it's going to be fixed tomorrow, which is great. And we can do all the new events and whatever else we'll have. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.